As a UX designer, you try to make the website as usable as possible, and so that people or users can order their products which best suits their needs, so that they are a happy customer.
As a UX designer, we work with both Adobe programs, so Photoshop, but as little as possible. So we try to just sketch some stuff on paper and then start building it in HTML and CSS, or we mainly work with SCSS these days. And then so you can instantly see what you are building and how it looks, and that you don't have to translate it from Photoshop to programming language afterwards.
The greatest challenge is you're responsible for what goes live, and that there's a lot of stuff built every 2 weeks, every sprint. So yeah, you're the person to check everything and make sure it works. So that's a really big responsibility.
What I like about working at Coolblue is that you become really quick in thinking of a solution for a certain page and build it as fast as possible. So you become really quick in using your skill and grow really fast that way.
And we also test our websites on a regular basis. And I really like to do the research, see how users work with our websites and see what we can improve. Because as a designer, you have an idea how people are going to use it, but in the end it always turns out that they use it in a different way than we figured out initially.
The difference between working at Coolblue or other IT companies is that you can really make the details matter, and with other IT companies you see that you work for a client which has a limited budget or limited time, so you need to finish a project within 2 months or so, and when it's finished you deliver it and you never get to look at it again, and here you get to look at it again and improve it.
Our team works with Scrum to discuss their stories. We discuss it with both backend, frontend and UX developers to make the best solution which works for all of us. So as a UX designer, you don't only design, you also want to know if the thing that you have in mind works with the backend, with the dynamic part of our website, instead of that you first think of something and then find out later that it doesn't work.
I started here as an intern. I did my thesis here. Then I started as a web interaction designer. Since then I was user experience designer in the different teams. I also developed my client-side skills, so HTML, CSS. I learned a lot from that, and also got to know how development should go. And Scrum was a good teaching school in that. And after that, this year I got the chance to become product owner of T-Mobile, and now I'm even senior user experience designer and responsible for the rest of the user experience designer. So there's a lot of growth possibilities there.
On the first Friday of the month we have a presentation of Peter, our CEO, who is telling the company about how everything goes. But afterwards we get a drink and it's just chatting around, seeing what everybody has done this week and what everybody's going to do in the weekend.
What I hear a lot from people who don't work at Coolblue is they like the way we are involved from step one to actually releasing it. So you're not just making design, giving it to a developer and hoping for the best. You're actually working together all the time. So you're really involved all the time. That's the big advantage of working at Coolblue as a UX designer.